Hello ladies, welcome to Steve's bedroom. Just kidding. But you know y'all want it, right sweet baby cheeks? Just kidding. One quick thing before I hand job you over to Steve. Steve has changed his YouTube name to Angel Radio, and his other YouTube name is now Angel Radio Music. So please give this big blonde dickhead a thumbs up. Well, go on, what are you waiting for? It only takes a minute, girl. Just like sex. Now, I don't want any of you motherfuckers bitching and moaning in the comments, as Steve is just here to brighten up your day and do his job. If you do, you may as well just hit that big red fuck off button below, and take your skanky ass out and take a seat. Also, please remember to take a look below at Steve's Patreon account for all your extended weekly and monthly tarot readings and teaching videos. And always remember, Steve loves you, baby.
Leo, good morning. How you doing? So I keep hearing for you buddy love or love or something to do with Professor Clump or something like that, or Professor Clump, which means yes I can. You could be on a diet, or yes I am, and I am. Oh yeah. Anyway, so let's see. So something Lucy, Laura, Lucifer, Capricorn, Linda, Belinda. But I keep hearing love, like love, I am love, I want love, I'm looking for love, I am in love, someone's in love. You could be dealing with the lovers, which will be a Gemini / a Capricorn, or unless your name is Love. But that's why I'm coming up with Buddy Love. Buddy Love was obviously a part of Professor Clump, so there might be something to do around a lump, maybe, or lumpy, which would be Bill Murray. I don't know if you've ever found a lump, or you're just trying to get rid of a lump. So I don't know if there are signs of cancer here, or if it is a malignant, or okay, they're saying that there might be something around lumps, that you might be checking for lumps and bumps for a lot of you. But then I'm also hearing I'm trying to get rid of a bump. So that might be that I'm on a diet and I'm trying to get rid of my bumps and lumps for some of you. So it might be, like I said, it might be where you've just got a little package and you're just kind of like trying to get rid of it somehow. I'm also hearing Housey, Chris, Christopher, Christine, Chrissy Ra, Chrissy Ray. So I don't know if there's anything important for you guys. If I say thing, you say Steve. Trying to get rid of lumps. Now, whatever they are, it's going to be down to you as an individual. Please don't freak out anybody that's new and say, do I have cancer? Okay, it might just be where you're kind of having these kind of tests. I'm also hearing that you might be going for blood tests or something that might be to do with around going to the hospital or the clinic for like a checkup, blood tests, smear test, blood test, any kind of test that it is. But I think that it would be doctors and hospitals of something that you're going to have checked out. I'm definitely hearing like blood test for a lot of you. Now, whatever the blood test is going to be, it's going to be down to the individual of what you may be going for. I'm also hearing someone that might be a 4, that would be a Scorpio or an Aries person that this could be involving, because that would be like I'm also hearing evolving spiritually, but like evolving like 4s, so it would be around that energy of a Scorpio Aries placement person. If I say place, you say fish, cod, haddock, Piscean. So it can be Pisces Scorpio person, maybe going for a blood test or something like that. Definitely something around dieting and trying to get rid of a lump. So like I said, I really don't know what this lump is that somebody needs looking at. Now, is it a I don't know, like acne or a boil or something like that you've got a lump? Or is it a gristly piece of something and you're kind of like, look, I've got a lump somewhere and I need it looking at? Or it is a blood test, okay? For what I'm picking up. Now, if this isn't you, it could be the other person also. I'm hearing alchemy and you, Natalie. You, something to do with you, Jim, Julian, fix it. So Jim, Julian, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack, tests, testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 Libra, 3 Piscean, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Unless you're called 1, 2, 3, I don't know. But something representing numbers of 1, 2, and 3. Door number 1, door number 2, door number 3. Pick a pile, 1, 2, and 3. The third door. I'm hearing the third door. So it would be a Piscean, would be a 3. Someone knocking at your door or coming to the door or something that is arriving at your door. Okay, now you might be, so that might be your physical actual arriving at your door. You're waiting for something to arrive at your door. It could be a person or a thing. Okay, I'm also hearing, for some of you, I'm also hearing Stephen, but I'm also hearing, because I'm hearing Stephen King thing. But then I'm also hearing for a lot of you DAW, so that would be someone that also mixes and masters, does a lot of things like I do for Angel Radio, mixing, mastering, producing, which is a DAW, so that's a DAW, recording, studio, that sort of stuff, studio work, making a studio, building a studio, creating a studio. We've already got a studio. That would also be anything that is where like an office type sort of place. But for some of you, it would be like like here, music studio, where I create these videos and also do mixing and mastering. As a music producer as well as a psychic. So it could be where you're kind of into like loads of different stuff here. I'm also picking up for a lot of you. Okay, so we're going to get on with your reading, because this sex sender stuff that I've been taking for my diet, believe it or not Piscean, is playing havoc with my stomach. I got the shits. Well, not the shits, but I've got like really bad wind. Like it's... So, yeah, it's just, it is what it is. Anyway, don't forget you can watch this as any Aquarian placement or Leo, and then you're wondering, hold on a minute, I don't have Leo in my chart, but I have an Aquarian in my chart, and my name's Charlotte, and it really does ring a bell. John, Julian, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, and how come it's relating to me? Because we're looking at 8s, because I read in numerology, okay? I definitely channel, it definitely works out that way. Stephanie, also someone that's hard of hearing, could be an older person, might be something to do with ears, eyes and nose. So it might be where you're going to like an ears, eyes and nose doctor, throat doctor, something like that, and having like your adenoids or something to do with around your breathing apparatus. It could be anything to do with around like sleep apnea, that type sort of stuff. Having like a complete makeover, check over, sleep apnea. Sorry, man, but these are so relating to everything that I've got going on in my life just lately. So like I said, man, y'all can watch this as an 8. If you've got Aquarius in your chart like I do, Mercury and Venus, okay, you would come up in a Leo reading. If you really don't know why that works, you'll need my teaching tier, okay? But something to do around sleep apnea, breathing apparatus, having a test, having checkups, what is it involving, blah, 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 so on and so forth, blood tests, all these kind of things. Could be to do with around cholesterol checks, blah, blah, blah. And I do have all that coming up. So, and I'm not just, anyway, let's get on. So, Leo. What? So we're going to do 2 piles, Leo. First of all, we're going to look at your love life, then we're going to look at your work and career with a different deck, okay? So, let's see, Leo's love life, what's been going on or what is going on, as a brief overlook at what's going on around Leo. So your money comes up, what do you know? So, someone's very I'm hearing protective over their money and their assets, what they have. They could also work from home. Some of you may be looking for more money, or someone has more money here. If you don't have any, it's the other person, and you're looking for more. If you're not really looking for more, this person already has it, okay? I'm also hearing Dr. Moore as well. Morse code, codeine. It might be where you're on some kind of like pain medicine or something like that, or Cody, Brody, Bryony, Brian. Anyway, someone's like a lady or a man of leisure, being able to kick back and just relax here. Jax, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. This is also like a family home as well. Let's see. Leo. Wow, all of a sudden I'm starting to feel sick as well. Sorry. Oh, really? That's probably why. Someone here has got a very difficult family member, that's for sure. Amber Heard's Life Path 5, Sagittarian Taurus. There is something here going on around very argumentative. If it's a Sagittarian 5, okay, because I read in numerology, 5s are Sagittarius and Taurus and Life Path 5s. Sagittarius would start it, Taurus would debate it, okay? So there's like this debate, okay? So there's this argument that is definitely going on around home. There's definitely something here of, like I said, to me, normally, Norman, Normington, Nigel, anybody beginning with N, but 5s, wand-wise, is normally a Sagittarius for me, because it's wands, it's fire, and it's a 5, and so is a Sagittarian. So, but it's also a part of Taurus. So if you've got conflict with anybody here, this person would start arguing, Okay, they would start arguing. Okay, it would be very irate, very fiery energy. Okay, or I'm very confused and I'm just about to start an argument. It would also be a discussion, but it would be very heated discussion also here. Okay, now it might be about someone's work and they're getting very frustrated around their work, very frustrated around their home, very difficult to sit still for 5 minutes here. I haven't got 5 minutes to even sit still. I'm arguing about work, I'm arguing about money and finances. I don't like the amount of money that I've got, okay, and I want more money and I'm not going to do anything until I get more money. So there's an argument over finances and work, because 10 would mean anything to do with around work, okay? So arguing at work here, about work or over work also. There's an energy here that someone's getting very aggressive here. Yeah, the Queen of Swords is definitely here. So it's a mother. There's definitely a very controlling mother energy that is here as well. The Queen of Swords is not prepared to listen, really, because she's turning her back on this 5, as if to say that this queen here, if it be a mother, say if it's this way around, so if it was this way around, if it was a mother, but this is the actual person, they'd just walk straight away from this person and not listen. Okay, I'm not prepared to stay around and listen. I'm turning my back on you because you're shouting, you're screaming, you're fucking going off your nut. You don't fucking listen anyway. I can't get through to you. You're very controlling, very narcissistic. So I'm just literally going that way, and this person doesn't like it when someone doesn't pay attention to the spats that they have and they walk off from them and they don't listen to the demands that come from this person. This one walks away from them. This one doesn't like it. But it could be coming from an actual family member. Doesn't mean that this is the mother. It can be, okay, but this can also be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person that doesn't listen to a family member here. So you got family karma here, that's for sure, okay. Carmel, Mel, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack, okay. So the person's got a very high temper, very quick to judge. Could also be a Libra in their chart, maybe, okay. Very quick to judge, very quick to point fingers that someone else is to blame for things that they want. So they like to remain in control of the house, the home, the mortgage, the bills, the finances and the rent. And then because someone else says something, this person basically has an energy of, you respect my authority. I am the one that's in charge. I'm the one that says, I'm the one that does this. This person doesn't care here. Okay, so this person doesn't show this person respect. This person doesn't show this person respect either, because they actually don't respect one another here. They don't respect one another's personal boundaries. Queen of Swords is about boundaries. Okay, so because they don't respect each other's personal boundaries, because they don't, this person crosses the line with this person's personal boundaries. This person cuts this one off because they don't respect this person. Like I said, it could be an argument that families get into, that I'm old enough in order to make my own decisions, but you don't listen. I don't want to listen because I don't want telling. You don't have to tell me. I can do what I like. No, you can't. Yes, I can. Okay, don't listen then. Not going to. Okay, simple as that. So that's that energy here. Now, if this is to do with your love life here, there's an energy that could be coming up where it's going to require a discussion where somebody wants answers about something here. Okay, I need an answer. Is it yes? Is it no? Is it a maybe? Is it a should I? Can we talk? Like, well, is it going to be an argument? What is it that you got to say? Are you going to listen to anything that I have to say, or are you just going to take over the whole conversation here? Because I believe this is someone that takes over the whole conversation, okay, not prepared to possibly listen to the other person's side, okay, because you can see it in the card. You see, this is why I like these overhead projective energies of me showing you. You can tell that this queen hasn't got time to listen to this 5 of Wands because it's coming at you as a 5. This is why this person hasn't got time for it. I haven't got time for the melodrama. Mel, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. But I haven't got time for all the melodrama, okay? So if you've got drama, okay, you've got angelic karma. So I've not got time to sit and listen to all of that, okay? Like I said, who wants to sit around and be moaned at? Hands up. Go on, put your hands up. Go on. Hit that like button if you right. Who likes being moaned at? Okay, if your answer is no, and you're a person that moans at people, stop complaining at people, because they're not going to listen. Okay, because when you come at them complaining, who wants to listen to that? Do you? Of course you don't. If you do, there's something wrong with you here. Okay, so look at it in your work sector and how karma actually works. If this is to do with your boss and stuff like that and they're not listening, they don't want to listen. But if you take that aggression out from your work on other people because your work sector here is really annoying someone here, so they're like, okay, who's next in the firing line for someone else? Okay, there's an energy here of fired here about this work. This came up yesterday in another reading. I forget which one it was now that I did yesterday. But it was about being fired here, because I'm picking up that this is a boss energy as well here. So, because I'm hearing fired, fire, sign, firing line. Okay, Lion, Leo, Aquarian. Firing, fire sign, firing line, Leo, or / Aquarian as what as what I read in numerology. So you've kind of got this energy here that is involving work, that someone gets really wound up about this money, that they're either not getting enough or having too much work and not getting paid enough. Okay, because of that, there's an energy of frustration that I then bring this home and have a go because I work harder than what you do and you don't and I do, and so I'm going to take it out on anybody that I feel necessary to take this out on. That's why this person doesn't want to listen here. Now, if that is also happening within family as well to this person, it's also happening, like, meaning if someone's taking it out on someone, they've had enough. This person's equivalently had enough of other people also taking their shit out on them as well. So they're had enough, okay? So if I was you, anybody that's watching, do not have a go at anybody, because whoever it is really had enough here, okay? So that's that energy. So that could be also now going on at work. At home, I'm also seeing signs of someone owns this house and this rent or whatever it is, but they get fucking really annoyed and pissed off of having everything here, which means that there's an ungrateful energy for having this whole 10 of Pentacles, right? Which means this is mine, I have it. No, it's not, it's your, no, it's not, it's mine, right? So it has this mentality of a person that worries about everything. They worry. Very, like I said, I know negative people in life, Leo, that have everything and they moan about everything when they have everything. They're not grateful for what they have. They could have like a really big house, a home, like paid, it's all paid, it's all, everything is just paid for. Like they have everything, they got money, they got a life, they're breathing, but they are still very negative, not appreciating the smaller things in life, and they moan, okay? These people don't want to hear it, okay? It's kind of like I need to find someone to vent at, okay, and explain everything that gets on my fucking nerves, and nobody wants to hear it, unfortunately. Find a friend. That's a good person to have a go at here, because they'll probably not want to listen either here, okay? So now, if this is on a moderate scale, or a moderator or a moderate scale, okay, there's there's a Libra energy here also, or a scaly fish also. But on a moderate scale, this would be someone that is trying to calm themselves down and maybe having a discussion amicably about what's actually annoying them, okay? So let's see, Leo's love life. What's going on with Leo's love life? Leo's love life. Because this is when you get home here and you're like, I'm just about fucking filling up, Tommy. I can't take it no more. God, what's going on with mother-in-law? Oh dear, have you fucking heard? Oh my God, Amber. She's like a fucking lunatic. She's just fucking always fucking like, me. Yeah. Right, people, right? So let's see, Leo, what's going on with Leo's love life? It's not really showing me too much signs of it. There might be a new person here, Page of Pentacles. This is where someone's also talking to their friends. That this mother here also, like, she goes out here and she tells everybody about the disappointment of the son. Fuck, this really does sound like mine. Yeah, how disappointing they are here. Because this son here could be this person here. Is for any of you got really bad family karma or a parent energy here? Don't judge if you don't. But like, this person here could be the child itself, could be the actual child. When they're here, this shit happens. This goes down here. This person kind of never doesn't pay any attention to this shit here at all, because they're learning not to listen. This person here has taught them not to listen, which is also, if you ever go to therapy, okay, if you ever go to therapy and you talk about that you've got certain things that are going on, the first thing that a normal psychotherapist would ask you is, what was your childhood like? Did you have a very controlling parent? Yes, here, okay, yes. What have they taught you? To not pay any attention to them. Because they objective, so they're very controlling energy. Okay, they object against everything that this person does for themselves, so they object against it. Okay, they don't agree with it. Okay, or an it or a Steve. So because they don't agree with it, they have a problem with this person. This is like, if you look at this queen or where this energy comes from. Okay, I'm always looking at what you're doing. I'm always focusing on what you're not doing right, okay, because of the Five of Wands. You don't walk away from me and you don't do what I say, because I'm the one in authority. So the Page of Pentacles is controlled, this energy here has controlled this child to the point where the child turns its back on the mother to not listen to the mother. So if this child ever, or even is an adult, okay, and they go to therapy, the first thing that a therapist would ask this Page of Pentacles, do you have a very controlling mother? If a friend was asked, well, how's your mum? They wouldn't want to answer. They wouldn't want to, because it would be the same answer every single time. They've come up with the same conclusion every time. The Five of Wands is a distracting energy at home that is disturbed, a disturbed energy. So I don't like being here. When I am here, it's a disturbed energy. When I'm out the way, I'm not disturbed here. So it's this person that gets on this energy's nerves here. Now, this could be a father, a mother, a grandmother, a grandfather, a mother-in-law, or whichever way it is, okay? That's up to you. Could be your brothers, your sisters, your mother, your lover, whoever it is. It's a story. It's up to you whether it relates. If it doesn't, it might be the other person. Okay, so that's that energy there. Where's your love life in all of this? Don't know. Could be someone new on the horizon here. Not really seeing it as such at the moment, Leo. So what's the Ten of Pentacles? Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Why is the Ten of Pentacles? Because the Ace of Cups, there it is. So there is an offer here of your love life. It seems to be coming in. Whoever that is, you may or may not know of them, okay? It is an opportunity in order to speak about something that is also here to do with your love life. Now, this is also someone that is already financially stable. They can hold themselves up saying, well, I've got everything. My emotions are under control because I'm stable. I can hold myself up financially easily. I can support myself, blah, blah, blah. Self-sufficient, blah, blah, blah. I've got everything I need. Maybe, but not this cup. Okay. The energy of love itself. Okay. So, like I said, it's someone that you guys, if you're single, to look for. If you're not looking for love, this person is, you guys are not. It's, you know, tarot is completely down to your own perspective of life, Leo. It's no good living in fantasy all the time with the people that are like, when is love ever going to come my way? And I'm never really on the search for it. Well, then if you are, because you're kind of like wanting to know where it is, right? So it's an opportunity. It's out there. What's the Five of Wands? Why is the Five of Wands here? The King of Pentacles. So, well, you got Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. But the Taurus could be the Sagittarian. It could be a father or a mother. Same energy. That's the same story. The story still relates. The King of Pentacles is also someone that does not want to listen to the 5 of Wands. Okay. So money for someone here is brilliant. There's a good bachelor energy here, okay? A very good energy of a bachelor, okay? A person that wants, well, can provide, is a good provider. But, like I said, this is where a wife or a mother has a go at their child, or a wife has a go at their fucking husband here for not cutting it for being a king. We have children. You're always at work. You don't never listen to what I say. I'm a man. You're a woman. What makes us any different? Fuck all, but we need to argue. No, we don't. Yes, we do. No, we don't. Okay, don't then. You don't never pay any attention to the children. You pay too much attention to the children. Right? Here. What's the Queen of Swords? What's the Queen of Swords here for? It's the Eight of Swords. These people are trapped here in a circumstance of living space. They don't give each other space to breathe here. Eight of Swords is this could be a mother, okay, that is at home constantly. Now, there's two energies. One constantly stays at home looking after the children. The husband goes to work, comes home frustrated because of work and bills and everything else. And the woman is looking after the child, but there are slight arguments here. Now, there are either big arguments or they're small ones. But this is a daily routine of life here. I can't give you anything other than the truth here, Leo. Now, if this isn't to do with around children itself, okay, it's a run for your life forest and it's cockfrost. There's an energy here of Five of Wands with the King of Pentacles, meaning that this could well be the child itself, but someone lives at home. These people are living in a circumstance that is suffocating. This is fear of engulfment that we went over a while ago when I was telling you guys about it, and then I did a load of teaching videos on the subject. Fear of rejection and abandonment, fear of engulfment. Okay, I don't like being suffocated with too much attention. When I get too much attention and you're always wanting my attention, I feel like I can't breathe. I can't breathe, I can't think, I can't smoke, I can't do anything, I can't move apart from stay in one room to stay out of your fucking way here. Because all you do is argue. This can also be where a couple end up. One stays in the kitchen, one stays in the front room. Okay? This is how my parents grew up. Not kidding you. One stayed in the kitchen, one stayed in the front room. Here. Away from one another. Here. Was you brought up that way? Yes. Till my dad died. Right, now, what happens here in a family dynamic? Okay, if the father or the mother isn't present, and this is the child here, okay, this is the child, but they're a lonely child, an only child, okay, this person's trying to take on the role of a masculine and a feminine energy, where the child now is learning fear of rejection and also abandonment and self-sabotage and sabotage, and also fear of engulfment and feeling like I don't like to be suffocated with too much attention because you're controlling the shit out of me. This person has that projective that comes across into their daily routine of life. If this person was to ever go to a therapist, this would be what they would talk about here. The therapist would ask them, how was your relationship with your father? Very objective, very strict. Didn't really pay me too much attention, was always focused at work, never really had any time for me. How was your mother? Suffocating, couldn't breathe, tried to compensate for the loss of the father, tried to give me too much attention, wouldn't let me breathe and become a child when I started getting older. When I started getting older, I was the only one out and the only one left, that the person suffocated me to death, wouldn't let me make my own decisions. Because I couldn't make my own decisions, they wouldn't let me go. They don't want me. They want me the way they are, but because I'm not the way they are, they want me, don't want me, want me, don't want me, but they want me the way I am. But because I'm not that way, I can't stand it. So they suffocate me. Then they teach me to not want me, then want me, but too much, then not at all, then too much, then not at all, then too much. Disturbed child. Disturbed child. Okay, so nothing wrong with the child. It's just that what these people have taught this child, or are teaching. Sorry if that's what you are doing. It's part of life. Okay. And you'd be like, yeah, but I need to put a stop to this. Right here. Now, it's up to you. So that's the truth. That's where it is. It's up to you whether that hurts or whether it doesn't. But it hurts this child here. Okay. So there is an energy here. Whether this father or mother here energy isn't present, the Five of Wands, this mother or father is an independent person that's looking after their child, is still doing the same thing because they're trying to take on the same role. They lose control of teaching the person to reject through an objective energy, through negativity and frustration, okay, trying to hold it all together but can't hold it all together, okay, then becomes the protector of the and provider, but then teaches them to reject abandonment and self-sabotage. Sabotage is everything, causes an argument, causes frustration around a person that they can't breathe or think for themselves. They don't pay any attention here. Okay, so if this is your love life is mixed up around their parents, your parents. It's also mixed up around the ex-husband and wife of child here. Ex-husband and wife, blah, 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 so on and so forth. You know, that's my ex, we've got a child. You know, I'm on my own. I'm looking forward to looking after my child for a bit. The person has a go at the children, blah, blah, blah. I don't like what happens when you're over here because they're a narcissistic ex, blah, blah, blah. But all I can do is look forward to seeing my child here. That's if they're younger. Okay, younger. Because if they were older, they could make up their own mind here. Okay, Page of Pentacles. But that's also a message there. This person will not let this person make up their own mind to what they want to be. Okay, so there might be a disappointment to this person. Everything that they do could well be a disappointment in this person's eyes. Everything that they do. They always do something wrong here in this person's eyes. This could be an older person. This is my mother here. But like they always do something wrong here. There's always something wrong that this person's not doing right. They're not paying any attention. They're not listening. They're not focused on them because they're focused this direction. Everybody's focused in this direction, looking at what's going to happen with this person here that's looking in their own direction. This person doesn't like that. When they take back control of their own life and they want to do their own thing, they don't like this here. This person doing that. What's the Page of Pentacles? What's the Page of Pentacles? Your messages will be different at every single time, Leo. If you're just looking for love, sometimes your messages do not come out with that. Okay? What's the Page of Pentacles? I can't give you every single message all the time. There is someone that is new here on the horizon, maybe. Okay? Could be an ex or anything. I don't know. You're fighting. But the Fool is at a distance. There's someone that is at a distance here. That someone is thinking of at a distance here. The Fool. There's an energy of possible wanting to move away from this energy here. I think this is kind of a different energy that would be coming up in your weekly reading that is segregated from this here. I think you're quite similar as people of what goes on here than what goes on here. Because this person wants to be free. They want to be free from this. To do what they want to do. To be what they want to be. Right? But they want to be free from this energy here. They don't want anything to do with this energy here. Now, like I said, for work, because we're more than likely not going to go into it because I can see it. For work, it's the same. I don't like it here. I don't want to be here. I don't want to work here. I don't like it here. I want to be here, not here. Okay? So I need to get out of here. You're free to get out whenever you want because there's nothing trapping you here to get out. So it means you have to walk out. If you don't like it, you have to quit. Okay? You have to quit. Call it quits. Quit quo, 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 quo. And walk out yourself. here, right? Here. Because if it doesn't happen and you haven't made it happen, you got to make it happen yourself, which means that you'll have to walk out here, okay, for a fresh start and a new beginning. So that might be what you're waiting for, is for something to go wrong here, so it gives you the excuse to get out here, okay? It's kind of like that. Just give me one more excuse. Just give me one more excuse to quit what's going on here, and I'm out, okay? Once more. But if this is a family situation and this has gone on like a fucking lot, this person's just fooled this child or this person to play the same story out again. They have such a negative manner and such a high temper that they've just given this person everything that they needed for an excuse to just get out free from this energy here. Because the excuse has been where it's been arguments, frustration, fighting, rejected, not giving up, fighting and being objective against a person and fighting against their own beliefs, for objecting against what they believe in that isn't the same as this energy. The belief system here from Taurus and Sagittarian mean belief because it's the Hierophant, okay, as a major arcana of Sag. When we read in numerology, I teach you different, okay, I teach you different. It's a belief system. If the belief system of Taurus is objective, Sagittarius would start the fight. Taurus wouldn't exactly end the fight, they would object against the objection that would keep the fight alive. That would keep the energy of Sagittarian alive to fight, right? So they object against one another. So it's just give me one more excuse of this for me to leave here, right? So it can be a discussion. If it happens once more, I'm out, okay? If it's happened loads of times, you're just going around the same prickly bush where the parents or the parent, I'll give you the truth, parent has just pulled the okie doke, relaxed the energy, sabotaged it. Okay, come up in another reading where I said someone's about to bring the tower down and sabotage, and it was in Scorpio. And I said, I just feel like I need to keep my head down and keep quiet and keep out the way and blah, 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 and so on and so forth, because this is just about to happen. It did. Okay, or it has. So it's this energy of where the person fooled the person, sabotaged it, flipped the script, got very aggressive, had a go at the person, reminded them of fear of rejection, abandonment, not liking, not wanting, shouting, screaming. Eight of Swords, fear of engulfment, suffocation, don't walk away from me when I'm trying to have a go at you, not listening to you, fuck right off, bam, there you go, bam, I'm getting sick to death of it. It's a hell loop. This group or this person here as an individual puts this one here through sheer hell here. Through sheer hell. They're not, this is nice, light, vibrant, happy-go-lucky kind of freedom of speech. I can do what I want. I can say what I want. I can be who I like. I don't care whether you like it or not. I'll do what I want. Some people would say that that would be an adolescent child, okay, but not really, no, because they just want to be free to be whoever it is that they want to be in life. Could be anything. This person could work at McDonald's. This person wouldn't like it here. Right, it's not good enough. Okay, it's not good enough. Okay, so they want to be what they want here. They don't like it here, so they object. This could be a new energy that's kind of coming up for you here of a discussion of love, but there would be a slight discussion that could get, I don't know, slightly heated-ish. Like I said, it's either a minor or a major happening here. But it would be, I'm at home, blah, 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 so on and so forth. Do you want to talk about it? Okay, amicably, okay, or not. Okay, so there you go. That's your reading. Thanks very much, Leo. If you would like your weekly reading, now where I do your weekly, you will need Patreon. It'll be the silver tier or the gold tier. Silver tier has weeklies and monthlies, and the gold tier has weeklies and monthlies and teaching videos that I do over there, okay? You can find that link provided below. Thanks very much, guys. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.